Good, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone this morning? Just setting up the shots here. So today we are actually going to be doing chair yoga. Yes. So I'm trying to set myself up so you can see me, hear me. In my studio, if you happen to have a strap, see if you can grab that. Or if you don't have a strap, if you have a belt or a tie. I'm going to do some nice shoulder openings today. But get a nice, sturdy, comfortable, heavyweight chair or something that's real stable. This one's pretty good, but if I were to do a lot of chair yoga, I'd probably get like a nice, either like a aluminum or metal chair, the fold-up chairs, or just a good wooden chair. My lovely assistant Ruby is here to join us today. I am Danielle Singita. I'll be leading the yoga. We are still going to be doing it just a little bit longer, I think, with the online. And then stay tuned as we look into creating more of a hybrid or some other offerings in the near future, something on the radar. So if you're more of an in-person type yoga attendee, then that's probably going to work better for you. But anyway, so happy Tuesday. It's a little rainy today, but it's been beautiful weather. Just so loving the summer and hasn't been too hot. It's just been really like a beautiful, beautiful summer. And I picked out a card, as I always do. Let me get my little readers on. And this is interesting because I was just talking to my fiance about this last night. And the card is, this year I do the mental work for positive change. My motto this year is, I go for the joy. Life is here for me to enjoy today. And it's just been really fitting because there's been a lot of challenges that I've seen all around me. Maybe you have too, with sudden loss or challenging circumstances, health issues for quite a few of family or friends that I know of lately. And sometimes we forget that life is so precious and life is so uncertain. And I was really talking last night about like having more adventures and having more balance in work and play, having things to really look forward to, even as much as you love doing your work, to be able to have some, other exciting things on the horizon or try new things. Like I'm going to a rodeo on Saturday. I've never been to a rodeo, but I'm like, okay, let's go to a rodeo, like just be open to new experiences and just really living each day as much as you can, even with all the commitments you might have. So let's take a few minutes and let's just really focus and reflect on that, if you will. Like before we close our eyes and do some breath work, think of some things, or how can you set little goals to be sure to enjoy more of your life. It's so easy to get wrapped up in our responsibilities and to just work and and then take care of kids. And like, so what could be maybe once a week, like just something different, or open up the weekender and what's going on, and what's something you haven't done, or somebody that you enjoy spending time with that you've been thinking about, but just haven't made the time to actually meet up with them. And just those little pieces of joy that can be in your life. Um, it's really key, I think, more so now than ever with all the things going on in the world, to just really be present. So find a comfortable seat. We are going to work from the chair, so you can be on the ground too. But if you are on the chair, then get comfortable. Sometimes you can sit cross-legged on a chair or half. Need to have my time here, or just both feet planted, which I'm going to do today. I'm actually going to do like kind of half and half. I like sitting like this, and this knee is still funky. So this feels really good. And let's sit with our thumbs connected and our fingers connected. And when you're with the fingers connected, kind of spread the fingers apart a little, create like a little bowl. Have both feet planted or one foot planted. Allow the spine to really be supported on the back of the chair. Allow the chin to tuck in ever so slightly. And what is one thing, as you're softening your eyes, that you either would like to try? Maybe it's a cooking class or a dance class. Maybe it's meeting up with an old friend for tea. Maybe it's visiting a new spot in town that you haven't been. It's something that you've just been thinking about a lot. Write it down if you need to, but just let it sink into your mind, and making the time and connecting with this. Visualizing, planning a day that this could happen, or the action steps to make that happen. As you soften your eyes, just relax the jaw. Setting that intention for a little spark to ignite in your day. I'm going to first breathe now into our chest. So as we work with the inhalation through the nose, just really feeling the expansiveness in the chest. And then exhaling out the chest. So it's like we're bringing the fresh oxygen, the vital life force in through and opening up the chest. And exhaling. Again, inhaling to the chest. And exhaling. Now we're going to draw it down towards the belly. You can place your hand on the belly if you want. Bring the breath deeper. And exhaling. Inhaling to the belly. And then exhaling out the belly. Inhaling in the belly. Exhaling out the belly. Now, draw your hand. You can either place it near your root or just visualize the breath going down to the sacrum. So the sacral bone between the pelvis. And you can even place it maybe in front of like the root chakra. And you can have a hand there, kind of like a little bowl if you'd like, or both of them. Now, as you bring your breath down towards your hands, just really the deepest, deepest type of breathing down to the first chakra. And feel an opening in the root, in the perineum. And just exhaling out. And this breath might take longer for you to get to that root. So inhale all the way down. Exhale. Inhale all the way down. Exhale. 2 more. And with these breaths, just going as deep as you can, as low down into the roots, into the earth. You can even pass your body and go connecting right into the ground with your breath. Good. And then release. Just kind of shake everything out. Lift your legs off the ground and shake them. Shake your arms. Bring your arms up overhead. Let's get a nice big stretch. So as you're inhaling in the chair, drop the shoulders down and then just bring the left arm in front. Try to keep your feet planted in balance. So you want your feet to come out a little bit. And then bring the left hand forward and the right hand back. Then inhale, come all the way up. And switch sides. We're inhaling as we come up. Dropping the shoulders, twisting the torso. Exhale. Inhale. Drop the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, find your rhythm. Twist the torso, exhale. Look back if you can, or you can keep your head straight. Inhale. So we're kind of like doing the motion of what would be like warrior 1. Oh no. Come down an air pod. Inhale, come back. And just take a moment here. Let me check. I didn't have a chance to. Make sure you can hear me okay. Sorry. Oh, I'm going to charge. Let me take these off.
Okay, hopefully you can still hear me. Just going to charge those. It went bloop, 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 bloop. So let's bring the shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. And let's take I'm going to be mirroring you. Let's take our left hand, place it over the opposite side, and maybe feel a little pop. Gently, just gently allow left side Well, press down on the left side of the body. Again, keep those feet nice and planted. Nice stretch right in here, which is along the trapezius muscles. And slowly come up. And let's do the same on the other side. Taking the right arm and drawing the neck over, stretching, head tilting to the right. Make sure that opposite shoulder is dropped down. So it's not pulling too hard, you're just using the weight of your hand. And let's do that one more time. Just go ahead first and do a little rotation side to side. We'll do one more set of those. Okay, left hand, opposite side. Just gently allowing the weight of the hand to draw the neck away from the shoulders. And then go ahead and switch sides. Nice, gentle. And when you're doing this, not only like, don't worry so much about pressing down, but maybe allowing even a little like lift. So it's like opening and expanding, and then let the weight just kind of carry down. And then release. And again, just kind of going back slowly. Make it slow. Ear to ear. Ear to ear. Take now the left knee and see how this feels. This is like one of my favorite stretches to do. I'm going to just bring that down a little so you can see better. There. Okay, I can see everything. So take that. Actually, that's your right knee. And maybe this feels really good. Maybe it's a little too much. So you can slide the other leg, the opposite leg, if you want. Maybe you can bring it down a little bit, but see what works for you. Come towards the edge of the chair. That will help. Nice. So this is like we're doing almost like an eagle, a pigeon pose almost. If we're on the ground, it's like working that same outside band, the IT band. In here, what I'd like to do is now take the opposite arm. I'm going to be not mirroring. So this is my left arm. I'm taking the left arm back and doing a little twist towards the left. It doesn't matter so much what side you start. Just do the other side when you're ready. Good, nice little twist. And then come back and just kind of support the foot and the knee and fold gently. So when you fold forward, lead with the belly. And let's begin to come forward. You'll feel that stretch right in this lower back, right where the QL is. Good. And then come back. And let's do that again on this side. So you're going to cross over the opposite hand, bring the hand up, rotate it around. You can grab the back of your chair or just kind of support the back of your chair, create a little twist. Come on back and fold forward. Maybe you go a little bit deeper. So really allow that belly kind of come into the center. Let the foot plant into the ground. Drop the shoulders. See if you can tilt the head forward. Good. That's a nice deep stretch without putting a whole lot of impact on your body. Now, I have a little bit of a bum knee. Probably not sure what it is. So I can't go extended as much on this side. Although it'll probably feel good and shortly. So go to your potential. You can even have like another chair here if you want, and then kind of just work with it. You can slide. I'm going to slide mine down a little bit so it doesn't feel so intense. So work with an injury, work with your flexibility. It's your practice. Then I'm going to take my left hand, bring it over to the right knee, allow my right arm to come behind, drop it behind the chair, just do a little twist. Come back to center. And then again, as I'm towards the edge of my seat, fold. I'm at the edge of my seat, fold forward. I can really, for me, I can really feel that stretching right here, which is what's been so tight and funky sport injury. Good. Let's do that again. Bring the opposite hand, the right arm, cross over. Come on back. And nice stretch. Go ahead and stand up for a minute when you're ready. So I might have to change my angle again. I'm the cameraman. And just go ahead and take a moment and get planted. You can shift your weight a little. Bring your hands to the center. I'm going to bring the right arm up. Look up. And exhale towards the heart. Inhale, left arm. Look up and towards the heart. Right arm. Left arm. Bring both arms up. And as if you were grabbing this big ball of sun, I want you to kind of grasp onto the sun. And then kind of push it down. Inhale, grab more rays around. Grab the entire sun. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. This time like you're grabbing all the rays, grabbing the huge sun, and then holding it, pressing it into your heart. Just take a moment. And then go ahead and spread the legs a little bit further apart, just slightly. And just do a little kind of kidney taps. It's early in the morning. Let's wake up the body. Just gently. Kind of waking up those adrenals. Coming up to the meridian points around the chest, the lymph system, and awaken that up too. Slowly coming back down towards the kidneys. And then slower and slower. See how you feel. Take a moment, bring your hands to your heart, ground into your feet. We're going to take our chair now. Let's do a little stretching on the hamstring. So the chair is great for that. Angle there. See how my chair matches my wall, my curtains. All right, we're going to take that right leg. So what's nice about this is you have the support. If you need a little support on the chair, you can have that. And that's a pretty intense stretch right there. You could be close to the wall. You can use one hand. So see what works for you. Allow the toes to curl up toward you. And even just this, you can feel a pretty good stretch in those hamstrings. So you may stay there. You may begin to slide down. Be sure if you have any injuries or anything, not to put too much pressure or to lock the knee. And then just find a relaxed position. Now this is the side where I have an injury, so you can see where maybe I have to keep my knee a little more bent. And just slowly work with this for a few moments so you can really deepen into the stretch. Breathing into the hamstring. Good. Slowly begin to lift up. And then release. Then you can shake that out. And then let's go ahead and let's go on to the other side. Gauge your flexibility. Keep a nice little soft bend in the knee. And you can go slowly. When you do this, how I like to teach it is that you don't necessarily round your back. You like to keep it more straight and lead more with the belly. And again, let's fold and fall into this space. Just allowing the muscles to soften. Slowly come back up. We're going to do a little down dog from here. So because this is not the most stable chair, I probably wouldn't grab from here. I guess I could. I would just not I'd make sure I don't have a lot of weight because it's pretty lightweight. You have a heavier chair, it might be easier for you to put some weight into it. And here's a wonderful way to do down dog from a standing position. So you want to keep your feet hip width apart and just begin to feel. And let's bend our knees. So come a little closer. Let's bend our knees and round our spine. And then let's bring the knees straight up and then flatten the back. Let's do that again. So just kind of rounding the spine and then flattening the back. Round the spine, flattening the back. And then go ahead. And now let's work with that pose. Bring your hand to the left hand to the middle of the chair. Allow the feet to get a little bit wider. And let's take a nice stretch. Again, you can have a little micro bend. And then place that hand and pull the hips back. And let's do the same on the other side. So take the right hand, place it in the middle, take the left hand up, twist. And then grab onto the back of the chair, bend your knees and pull back. Try that one more time. Let's do that. It feels really good. So we're lifting up, creating a twist, bend a little bit in the knee. Bring the right hand over, grab onto the back of the chair and create some traction. Opposite side. And pull and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then release. And that's a lot of standing up. So let's go ahead and sit back down again. Good. So it's a wonderful way to do down dog. See if you can grab onto your strap. You can take your strap or tie or belt, use your hand and make sure the buckle is in your hand. And we're just going to do some nice little shoulder opening, just kind of going back, find the spot, and then folding forward with the belt. Inhale, lift up, let the chest come up, bring it to where it feels okay. It's best if you can buckle your elbows a little bit. Bring it all the way down if you can. Bring them all the way back up. Inhale up. Good. This time, what I'd like to do is I want you to find a spot where you can really feel the stretch, and we're going to hold it there. You don't want the strap to be too tight or taut. You want to be able to really feel it in the pecs. When you do, be sure not to jet your head out to compensate. Try to draw back into the spine. So when you're ready, let's inhale and find the spot where you really feel like, wow, that's a good stretch. If you have to lessen or add a little bit more give on the strap so you're not buckling, plant your feet into the earth. You can look up if you want, but just make sure that the neck is kind of set back into the spine. Might feel a little shaking. And then release. Good. Bring the left hand onto the chair and bring the right hand over for a side stretch. Switch sides. Again. Begin to slide your hands down and just grab or touch your toes if you can. Let the head hang for a moment. Hold the head down. Inhale. Exhale. Take a nice exhale down. Inhale. Come up just slightly. Exhale. Inhale. Come up just a little bit. Exhale. Inhale. That feels really good. Exhale and hang. Slowly begin to come up. Make it slow. So let's try what was one of our first stretches the first time and see if you feel any bit loose, more loose. And rock from side to side. Let the feet get nice and planted. And then fold a little bit. Just see if that it's easier now. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. And let's switch. Again, notice if there's any difference. And then come on back. All right. And now so this is the time now that you can go into Shavasana, lay on the floor if you want for the next few minutes, or you can sit comfortably in your chair. Soften the eyes again. We stretched out the back, the shoulders, the neck, the hamstrings. We focused on our joy, bringing joy, more joy, setting the intention of an event or a meetup or an adventure for that joy, big or small. Just allow the feeling of the body awakening on various levels: mind, body, spirit. Hmm. And then you can stay here if you'd like. If you have a kitty on your lap, maybe you just need a little more time. You're comfortable. If you do have an animal and a cat or a dog, and you can just see their mannerisms. You can hear their purring, which is total joy, right? Like they are as joyful as can be, just so content, being with their person, embracing the moment. We can learn lots from animals. So I thank you all. Ruby thanks you too. Have a great day.